The term recession doesn't have a universally accepted definition. According to many economists, we identify a recession if a country's GDP goes down for at least 2 consecutive quarters. So, for example, if the third quarter GDP is lower than the second quarter GDP, which itself was lower than the first quarter GDP. Some countries, like the United Kingdom and European Union nations, track the inflation-adjusted GDP instead. Both versions are what we would call lagging. In other words, by the time we formally identify the recession, we're already pretty deep in it. In the United States, the go-to definition tends to be the one provided by the National Bureau of Economic Research. According to them, a recession represents a significant decline in economic activity which lasts more than a few months and can be spotted in inflation-adjusted GDP growth, personal income, employment, industrial production, and wholesale retail sales. A pretty broad definition for sure. Alright, what's a depression then? Well, it's basically a very severe recession, one that lasts longer and where indicators are disastrous rather than just bad. So while an unemployment rate of 10% makes us think about a recession, a 22% one would be in depression territory. In the US, the only depression pretty much everyone agrees on is the Great Depression of 1929. Needless to say, the weaker a country is, the more prone to depressions it can be considered.